Hello, friends and esteemed adventurers. Welcome back to part 7 of our Merfolk Transmuter of McCleb. Last episode, we went ahead and finished Dungeon 15. So now I think it's about time to start looking at lair branches. We're going to start with the swamp. I think this character is pretty well equipped to handle it. We don't have our poise, but we do if we switch into either Hydra form or Ice form. So that's something that we can bring to use. So I think we should be able to do that okay. Also, since we're a merfolk, all the water in that level, we're going to be really fast and we're going to be nice and stealthy. So something I was thinking about last night while I just, couldn't sleep because that's just how my life is. I think I'm going to turn off invocations. I think I'm going to turn off dodging for now. And I was thinking I might need to branch out a little bit in what we're doing. I could just go full unarmed combat and try to use blade hands to really finish the rest of the game for us, but I don't think I really want to do that, especially since we have found a couple of nice summoning spells. We found, well, obviously summon Hydra, but I don't really like that. But we found Shadow Creatures and we found Lightning Spire, so both of those are really good. So I think I'd like to go get Lightning Spire. Assuming we have the gold for it. We don't quite have the gold for it. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate. But I think we did leave a Fenfolio somewhere, which has shadow creatures in it. Perhaps not, but let's go check that out. I can't remember. Okay, never mind. That has summoned Forest, but we're not going to be using that. Which book had shadow creatures? Ah, the Book of Dreams. Okay, so we don't have enough gold for any of that. That's okay. Let's turn off invocations, though, because we're using a lot of experience on that, and I don't think we're going to need it at this point. We will keep training fighting and unarmed combat, because those are our damage and health. And let's go to Swamp. Okay. And actually, really fast, I'm going to see, do we have our poison on an item that we might want to use? Okay, so there's a scale mail of poison resistance, but I think that's pretty well going to make our forms not castable, and a rapier, which is not usable. Same deal. We can cast our forms with it, but when we're in a form, that's not going to help us at all. So we're not going to worry about any of that. So first couple enemies right here, Spriggan Rider. He's really fast, but I'm not too worried about him. I think these are alligators. Yeah, alligators, and I know these can hit really, really quite hard. What book did we get here? We don't know that book yet. So let's go ahead. Can any of this swim? Yes. Okay, the alligator can swim. I don't think the rider can, though, unless he can fly. He might be able to, but let's check. Okay, so any of this is going to be able to deal with us in the water, but we're going to go ahead and do that anyway. Let's go ahead and blade hands. And then we'll hop in the water, because we are nice and fast in the water. While we're here, let's go ahead and summon a demon, and we're gonna summon a greater demon. I don't like that. I don't really have anywhere to run. That does make me a little bit nervous, and I think we're gonna start taking some damage from all three of these. So let's go ahead. We're actually gonna kind of make our way back this way, or we might just die. Wow. Yeah, we're really struggling here. Let's go ahead and blink over here. We'll hurl a destruction at these alligators, and then we might blink back to the staircase. I did not expect to take that much damage in 2 turns. So let's go ahead and major destruction. I don't have enough health to major destruction. Wow. Okay, I summoned a minor demon. That was a misclick, but that's okay. Let's go minor destruction on him. That did nothing. We did get rid of the Spriggan, so we're going to go ahead. We could also fear them instead of blink. No, I don't think I'm going to risk it. I think I'm just going to blink back to the exit. Wow. We almost died right there. That was insane. Okay, I wish I had a better idea of how to handle that. But those two alligators just absolutely crushed us. So do we have any quaffs we could use? Yeah, we could heal wounds, berserk. We also have this evocable invisibility if we can get our evocations up. So let's focus a little bit on that and see if that doesn't help us out. But other than that, I think, let's see, what are our defenses in some of our other forms? I'm hitting all the wrong buttons today. So we got spider form. I miscasted it, wow. That gives us 35 EV. That I would think gives us a pretty good chance of dodging all of that nonsense. So let's be spider form, and then we'll turn on regeneration. Miscast again. Okay, so now we have regen going. We're spider formed. Let's drop back down here, and we're gonna get our demon going. Let's go lesser servant this time. We'll back up a couple squares and see if we can't poison these. Okay, one of them is dead. Fantastic. So that's going to cut their damage output by about half. We're poisoned as well, though, so let's go ahead and cure that. Oh, we're also in spider form against a spiny frog that can poison us. So I think I'm going to try to kind of back out or back away. This is working okay. I know we are in one-shot range right now. Wow. This is just a struggle. Unbelievable. Let's go ahead and quaff heal wounds. And we're kind of just going to keep trying to run. We need to cure again. Heal wounds again. We might just be dead. We're going to heal wounds again because we have plenty of them. Let's go ahead and get another servant. And we're basically just going to keep trying to run. Okay. The big problem creature is dead. Wow. What a challenging start. We were able to live, but just barely. Is there anything fun in our Book of Debilitation? Probably not. Cause Fear could be pretty good, but not gonna worry about that right now. Okay, so we're just gonna have to be really careful. That was a pretty dangerous welcome party, obviously. So I think I'm just going to be liberally using regeneration, liberally using blade hands, etc. And we're just going to do everything we can to stay alive, obviously. Okay, so we're in water again. Let's go ahead and regeneration, blade hands. Let's not be in spider form against those frogs, because those they do hit us pretty hard. Okay, we have a ghost crab. More annoying than anything, not hugely dangerous. So I think one thing that I'm struggling a little bit with, since I don't have stature form or dragon form, I don't really have any of the forms that are going to give us a lot of health. And You know, I talked a little bit in one of our episodes about how some of the pros are going to castrate me for having too many skills going. And I think that's exactly what happened here. I think I didn't put enough into fighting. I do have a fair amount of health, but I didn't focus enough quite on defenses. I focused a lot on invocations because I wanted McLeb to be really good. And I think that might be what's making this so challenging. Obviously, we were able to live, but just barely. Okay, so we have a Swamp Drake. He can definitely poison us. We're stealthy in water, though, so we should be able to come up to him and just catch him by surprise, like that. Okay. Well, after that initial really bad welcome party, things are going a little bit better. Okay, is that Swamp 1? That is Swamp 1. Wonderful. Okay, another alligator, my bane. I think for this we're gonna go ahead and do the same. Let's get a small demon. I just don't want to mess with him. So I'll get a small demon, we'll regen, and then we'll blade hands, and that should be plenty to deal with him. Easy peasy. So I guess in that first fight, what I really should have done is I should have prepared a little bit more. I needed to cast regen earlier. I needed to get a demon going earlier before I was taking damage from all three. That just was a really poor misplay, and you can tell because we used 2 blinks, a couple of cures, and a couple of heal wounds. So that's no good, but that's okay. What can you do? Okay, so we have an ice cave here. We do have a Pip of RC, so I think I'm gonna try to do that for just basically for the experience. If we can get Evoke of Invisibility up enough to where it's castable, I think that's gonna help us quite a bit. So we'll go through here relatively slowly. What's all this? A couple Simulacrums and a Freezing Wraith. I know these can hurt pretty good, so we are going to same strategy as always. Regen, demon, blade hands, because this strategy is really just doing great for us. Okay, that's not an ice fiend, so we're good there. We'll go ahead and let blade hands come off so I can get mana back. And we have an ice statue. We should be able to just hurl destruction at this until it dies. Because all it can do is shoot us with freezing vapors and maybe bolt of cold. Yeah, bolt of cold, freezing cloud, throw icicle. None of that's gonna kill us. So this is basically free. We might as well. Perfect. A fan of Gales. I don't really like that. It basically just buys me like 1 turn. Okay, and we'll get a demon going for this as well. And then let's back up 1 square. Yeah. Okay, this is going quite well. Blade Hands is just lovely. Wand of Polymorph doesn't help us. Heal wounds, fantastic. we can't forget to eat. Okay, so that's something I need to remember. I can't cast regen once I'm in blade hands. I need to cast regen before shifting, so that's okay. Is that the boss? Okay, that's all Simulacrums. That's okay. So let's go ahead and we'll get a demon. And McCleb is just going to make this easy, I think. You know, as we kill things, we heal. We've got a Hydra Simulacrum. And no problem. But nope, that is not the end. Guys, this video is also going to be a little bit shorter. I'm meeting some friends for dinner, and they weren't sure when they were going to be ready. So I decided to record another section, and they just let me know that they're basically ready. So I think once we finish the ice cave, we'll go ahead and stop the video and pick up where we left off a little bit later tonight. I know I have friends, isn't that weird? Is that the whole thing? Oh, not quite. Okay. So we have a whole lot of nonsense in here, but nothing that's really dangerous, I don't think, except, yeah, an Ice Fiend. Okay. So let's see. Ice Form is going to meld basically everything. So where are we getting our C? From our helmet, which means we really don't want to Ice Form. So let's go ahead and back up a step. We'll get regen going. We are going to get a greater demon going. And we got a blizzard demon. That's just fantastic. That's less fantastic. I definitely thought that would last a little bit longer. So, okay. But we're in a good spot here. We can get another greater demon, an executioner. Okay, there's the Ice Fiend. So I don't think we have any wands that can attack through the Executioner, but I think we're just going to basically let the Executioner do his thing. Because if he can take out most of the health, then I should be able to pick him off. Yeah, we're good. Okay. And now, Blade Hands plus McCleb healing us per kill. I think we should be able to take care of the rest of this popcorn, no problem. And we've got a Book of Ice, a Phantom Mirror, a Randart Ring, a Book of Maledictions. That doesn't help us. Tukumas could be fun for vaults or something like that, but that doesn't help us exactly right now. Let's go ahead. Oh, let's drop the polymorph. That's totally unnecessary. Let's see what this ring is going to do for us. It gives us ice, Arpoise, int +4, and stealth minus. Friends, I think I'm going to use that for swamp. That gives us that innate Arpoise, so we don't have to shift into a form to get Arpoise. I know, and let's see. And yeah, that stays on even through Blade Hands. So I'm really glad we did this ice cave just because of that. That I think is gonna make me feel a lot more comfortable through a lot of this stuff. So let's see, what's this Book of Ice gonna give us? Simulacrum I know is really good, but I don't know that it'll ever be really castable. And the rest of that, same deal. I don't think is quite worth taking. We have a great helmet, so we don't need that. And I'm happy with this. Okay. We'll get out of here. And there's the exit. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to go have dinner with some friends, and we'll continue the swamp when we get back. And hopefully we won't have anything quite as awful as that start. That start made me really nervous. I honestly thought we were just going to die. I also thought that we weren't going to be able to do the swamp, but now that we're kind of back on our feet, we've got regen going, I think we're going to be okay. So you guys have a great day.